Hi guys, it is hashtag awesome razor week. So I'll give you an awesome razor. See ya. Uno momento. Not Mentos. That's a whole weird commercial. This is not that. So I'll see you. Hi guys, thank you for joining me for another shave and scent of the week. This week we've got the Brewer from Zingari, man. Stinking good. It is a tropical IPA. Tropical fruit, hops, musk. And I just happen to have a tropical IPA here, tubular, from Orono Brewing Company here in Maine, Orono, Maine. And that's where that beverage is what we're having to go with this this set. I've got, it's happy Father's Day to all of you out there that are lucky enough. And there's my daddy. So we're shaving with the brush of my daddy from Ryan Tansey. Thank you so much, Ryan. I appreciate it. Turnings by Tansey on IG. We've got Extremely Bougie Spa Water. And you already know, because it's hashtag awesome razor week, that we're doing the Titanium Plus Plus from Carbon Shaving. So, cheers everyone. Got a frosty mug. It says Guinness, but it's not. So I'll turn it sideways. Unfiltered IPA. That is local. God, the grapefruit in there is so awesome. Actually, I'm gonna move it back here in case I throw lather. I really don't want to drink the Brewer. All right. Hope everyone's had a great Father's Day. As many challenges as being a parent has, the good outweighs the bad. And if it doesn't, then you may need to look at your life, or you need to look at different ways to maybe motivate your children, teach your children, whatever it is. Because there are only so many good people in the world, and we have to have more. We got to have more good children to become good adults, to overpower some of the darkness that we see around the world. Not just the United States, but around the world. So, do have children. Bring your children up right to the best that you can. And hope that in the end, they will be some of the light and not the darkness. I've heard a lot of people say, I don't want to bring up children in this time. However, you can't just let the bad people win. Come on. We got to bring in more good children. More good people. You can do it. I promise you. You don't have to be perfect. All you got to do is be there. Because that's a lot better than a lot of people are getting. And happy Father's Day to everyone. That's how I'll end that. Look at that. The grapefruit in this scent. And, in that beverage is just top notch. Top stinking notch. My daddy's birthday is coming up. June 23rd. It's always a day of reflecting, but man, I never even got to have an adult beverage with my daddy. He really got sick before we could do something like that, When I was in my teenagers, he had multiple sclerosis. And they didn't have any medicine back then. They had Prozac to make you feel better about the fact that you couldn't do anything about the disability that was happening to you. And that is absolutely unfortunate. I wonder what would have happened if he had the treatments that there are now. They had absolutely zero back in the, this would have been in the late 80s through the, mid 90s when he passed, and they had absolutely nothing, which is extremely unfortunate. Wish that I had gotten to meet him, in the adult version of me, get to learn some of the lessons that he may have had for me. Maybe he didn't have any, I don't know, but I would have liked to have found out. He taught me sports, namely baseball, and he taught me how to play the game respectfully. And I will always thank him for that. I try to do that with my kids. Emotional time. It's tough when you lose your parents. It's like that sense of stability. It's just gone, because now everything that you thought of as being safe as a child is now gone. Someone that you directly grew up with every day has passed away. It's just like, how is that possible? But it happens. And it's tough on us all. Sorry, hang on a sec. It's tough on my mother. She couldn't take care of him anymore. We had to put him in a nursing home at the ripe age of 53, 54, something like that. Because we couldn't take care of him and he couldn't take care of himself. And man, can you imagine standing in your parents' bedroom and all of you kids and your mother lined up in there telling your dad that we have to put him in a nursing home because we can't take care of him anymore? Love my daddy. Happy Father's Day to all of you. That's where I'm going to end that story. Love your parents, because you never know when they're going to be gone. Sorry to any of you that didn't want to get deep on this one. That's where we live. Scent on this is so fantastic. When I first got the sample of this, I was like, man, I'm going to have this thing. And it did not disappoint. Heather at Zingari Man had sent some samples when I made an order. I don't remember which order it was, but I ended up getting the distiller, the brewer, El Cantonero is what it became, and I think one more really, really good one. So I got to try all those early, which is fantastic. She's really good with her samples about giving something that might be coming up. Might not end up with the same name that it starts with, that's written on there, but pretty cool to be able to try things that end up coming to fruition, and you got to try them, month or months before they actually came out. Boy, this is a really nice first pass. such a really efficient razor, but just incredibly smooth. And it's got, you know, a wide angle that you can use. But when you really dial it in, it's super efficient and incredibly smooth at the same time, which is kind of, you know, the holy grail in my eyes. Not Monty Python, that was different. They were a little on the crazy side. All right, we're gonna go south to north and then a clean up. It is Father's Day night. It's like 9:30 now. And I've got to go work tomorrow, so this is the last thing I'm doing before I go to sleep. Look at that good lather. Great stuff. So we took, we have an above ground pool, but backyard is not level. So we had someone come in and drop some sand, you know, into a platform, build a platform, just a sand platform that we want to put the above ground pool on. And then, I mean, the outside of this thing is just dirt, so you have to have some kind of a retaining wall. So we spent a good portion of the day taking these really big stones and putting them on this platform and kind of putting tarp there as well to keep stuff from growing there. And I'm tired, man. I'm tired. I have pretty bad rheumatoid arthritis also in my wrists. And when lifting really big, like boulders, I call them that. I mean, some of them are, over 60 pounds. Man, it wore me out. I'm going to sleep like a stinking toddler. Babies, you know if they're going to sleep or not, so I'm not going to call it sleeping like a baby. Sleeping like a baby could wake up anytime. I don't want to do that. Great scent. If you guys haven't tried this, please do. So, if you like grapefruit, this is like a no-brainer. And I don't have any brain, so that'll tell you. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Going insane, got no brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. You know that song. All right, quick cleanup, and then we're gonna call it good. Man, that is great. I love this formula, this base. It's just so good. It's got fantastic glide. Really nice residual slickness. Just elite. I mean, it's one of the best out there in my opinion. And if you don't trust my opinion, you probably shouldn't be watching me right now. Dang it. I always have to push it, don't I? Yep, that's it right there. God, there's so much hair in this water. Hairy water in the angry drain. That's what it is tonight. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. All right, so cold water rinse. Momentarily. All right, here we go. Dang it, I hit that spot 3 times. And each time I felt it grab. Usually you hit it the first time and you're fine after that. This one was a little grabby. God, what a smooth shave. What a smooth shave. I didn't tell you guys that I got sunburnt last weekend. I mean, I may have told you on my last shave. I can't remember when it was, but I started peeling about midweek, and I'm still peeling on my earlobe. I actually here I've got this little cut right here. Let me just gonna put this on it. And I thought I saw something here, so I'll put it in those 2 spots and let it sit. So I started peeling about midweek. So instead of super moisturizing to try and stop it, I was like, I'm not going to stop this stuff. So I started using face washes with, pumice or whatever you want to call it in there, to, kind of scrub it away. The first day I did, it was so bad. There was so much stuff there. I had to take a beard brush and start just scrubbing, trying to get some of that dead skin off of there. Anyway, it took me a few days until basically today. I mean, there's still some at the edge, but basically until today to not look like I had leprosy or something. So, wear sunscreen. I hate sunscreen. I absolutely hate it. It makes my skin feel so crappy. I should use it. And you guys shouldn't do the stupid stuff that I do. So use sunscreen. Or, don't stay out in the sun for, 7 hours or whatever it was. Whatever it was that I did at the baseball game. All right, I'll hang this baby. Let her hang out for a couple days. And let's get this alum off of my face. God, man, the post-shave, the residual slickness on this is so fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And this is the Recovery Splash, which will be coming out again. I know Heather's having some trouble sourcing some of the stuff for these, but it will be coming out. Right now it is what's it called? The aftershave serum is what we have, which is basically like balm. So she still has that, but it's going to be a bit before we get the splashes back. And I've got a few to buy as soon as they come out. I know that Heather's not happy about the delay. So, you know, hey, if you can't source something, you can't source something. I mean, what are you supposed to do about it? No matter how much you guys wear her out about it, there's only so much she can do. All right. Do I want a balm? This stuff is quite good. Let's go with something light. Hang on a sec. Funny enough, I just used this, I think maybe in my last shave. But it's great. I mean, it's really light. Sinks in really quickly. Nivea Men Sensitive Cooling. It's just really, really nice formula. It's cheap. Very inexpensive. Goes on easy. Soaks in quickly. Definitely not greasy at all. And for me, summertime, it works fantastic. During the wintertime, it's not enough. It's so dry here in the wintertime that if that's all that I used, I would not be in good shape. I mean, it'd be better than nothing, but I got other things that penetrate a lot more deeply. Stop it. Just stop it. Come on. Just stop it, man. That ain't right. Just stop it. Hang on. No, man. Just stop it. Just stop it. Cheers. Yes. Cheers. Happy Father's Day again. What do you got now? Hey, let's get a scent too. I've got a scent that's got some nice grapefruit in it. Here we go. Lacoste Blanc or Lacoste White, whatever you want to call it. Come on, get level. Here we go. This is a great one. Just a lot of citrus. Not a lot going on. It doesn't last for that long, but you can spray the crap out of it because it's cheap. I mean, I think it's like 25 or 30 bucks for a bottle now if you go to fragrancenet.com. And they don't pay me, but I pay them a lot. All right, my friends. Hope you have a fantastic week. It is a BBS Live week. I don't know how long I will be on because my mother flies in Thursday night from Nashville. But I will be on there at least for a while. So I hope to see you then. And otherwise, I hope you have a fantastic week. Be nice to people.